back on trail. We are in Chester and we are hiking southbound back to Yosemite. So we ended up doing the overnight in Yosemite. Saw our boy Mike for his birthday. Then the next day we hitched out with a very sweet woman named Elizabeth. She drove us from Yosemite all the way to Sacramento. Then we took a Greyhound from Sacramento over to Reno. Stayed the night with Gusher over in Reno. And then we came up to Chester on the bus. Stayed the night in Chester last night. And now we're hiking south. Finally a SOBO. Never thought I'd be a SOBO. Not sure how I feel about it yet. But it's kind of fun. I feel like it's kind of fun hiking towards Mexico. It kind of feels warmer, even though it really isn't. It's supposed to be 6 days of rain coming up. 6 days of rain and snow, apparently. That's what it's forecasted. Temperatures in the mid to low 20s, which is still a lot better than it would have been if we continued northbound from Yosemite. So, sucks we did all this work to flip SOBO, but at the same time, I think it, it's definitely the right move, because being in snow in 10 degrees, 8 degrees, whatever it is not fun when you don't have actual winter equipment. So we're hoping that we can make it all the way back down to Yosemite. There's a small chance, since it's so late in this season, that we might just hike to South Lake Tahoe and then just fly home out of Reno Airport back to LA. Trying not to, but I mean, Halloween's in a few days, and it's been 7 months, man. I mean, we're trying to finish this thing. You only got 300 and something miles left. I think 380, maybe a little less than that. But it's just, it's getting cold. The days are so short. So there's a possibility that we are not going to finish this trail. The cool thing is, if we don't finish the trail, we only have a section from Yosemite up to South Lake Tahoe left, which would be a wonderful section through Desolation and part of the Sierra. So worst comes to worst, we could save that for another year, and it would be a really fun section to hike, but we'll see how it goes. We're gonna try to finish the whole thing. So it's snowing on us pretty good. We're about 13 miles away from a town called Belden. They have a bar that's got burgers and beer. So we are trying to make it there. Weather isn't too bad, so not sure if we're gonna stay on the trail tonight or if we're gonna try to stay with a trail angel. There's a trail angel in town over there that would like to host us. So not sure what we're doing yet, but it's snowing. And apparently it's gonna be snowing for the next few days, so it's gonna be fun. We're about 18 miles away from the town of Quincy. We're gonna be stopping in Quincy today to do a resupply, and then we got days, I think 6 days to the town of Truckee. I'm hoping once we get to Truckee I can get some new gear. My shoes are completely falling apart. And then I switched back to Darn Toughs and I'm getting blisters all over my feet. It's kind of a bummer, but I was having really bad issues with Injinjis. The durability is just total garbage. So I think I'm sticking with Darn Toughs. I'm hoping the blisters go away, I get some callus, and that'll take care of that. And then I'm probably gonna switch over to Topos because I cannot find Ultra Olympus anywhere. We tried to get some new ones shipped to Reno when we were there with Gusher, and the post office lost about 5 packages. I had new shorts, new shoes, camera mic because the wind is definitely coming through on the mic, so apologies for that. But they lost all the packages, so that sucks. I'm hoping I get new shoes in Truckee.
This jingle, and I look back and it's all 3 of her instructors on the PCT.
Oh my
And the first thing they asked me was,
Stayed the night at Donnie's house last night. Coolest trail angel I've ever met. Not saying that all the others haven't been cool, but he was such an awesome guy. He was telling us that, you know, it's definitely the end of the season. We gotta be really, really careful out here. And Lauren this morning decided to make the call that she is getting off trail for the season. She hiked over 2,400 miles of the PCT. She just didn't want to deal with the snow and the cold. It's entering teens and single digits. Just really brutal stuff. So she's off trail. We just dropped her off at the Truckee train station. She's going back to Reno and then flying home back to LA. We decided to, instead of going back up to Quincy, we decided to just stay in Truckee, and we're hiking from Truckee down to Yosemite. We're gonna try doing it in about 9.5, 10 days. So skipped about 115 miles of trail from Quincy over here to Donner Pass. It's a bummer, but it just seemed like doing Donner Pass to Yosemite is just a much more interesting hike. And since it's so late in the season, and I just so happened to have gotten a call from my old company saying that they want me back in the next 2 weeks, we decided that it is best just to hike from here on to Yosemite. We're still hoping we can get permits to summit Half Dome, and we'll see how it goes. But for now, it's just Eric and I, and we're hiking south to Yosemite. So it's gonna be a fun little end to the trail here. Unfortunately, we don't have Lauren, but she definitely kicked ass and hiked her best, and she got very far. So very proud of her, and yeah, gonna keep hiking. Sandblasted right now, man. Holy fuck. Woo! Oh, that hurts so bad. Woo! about 5 o'clock at night. The snow is slowing us down a lot more than we expected. We've only done about 16 miles today. It's been rough, man. Rough day. We're about 40 miles away from South Lake Tahoe. So we're trying to do another probably 8 miles tonight. There's Tahoe. What a big ass lake. Holy shit. Wow. Shoes are frozen. Water bottles are frozen. Everything's frozen. $32 miles to Lake Tahoe. About 17 miles away from South Lake Tahoe. Just spoke with the northbound hiker. He said there's no snow on the south side of the mountain, so it looks like we're in the clear now. Got through all the snow. Hopefully there's no more. It's probably gonna be some more in the Sierra on the way over to Tuolumne Meadows, but we'll see how it is. Check out this lake. It is the most beautiful thing. This is the stuff I'm gonna miss when I'm back at work. Jake's Pass. That's it. It's all downhill from here. Whew. Oh man. Desolation Wilderness and heading to South Lake Tahoe. You can see all the smoke down there. There's a fire that was burning pretty bad the other day with those 80-mile-an-hour winds. It looks like it's 100% contained, but man, that valley is just full of smoke. It's crazy. Good morning. It is November 1st and we are still on trail. We're about 7 miles in to this section from South Lake Tahoe. I think we got about 70 miles left from here to Sonora Pass. We found a trail angel that's going to do a food drop for us on trail, the bear canister at Sonora Pass, so we can hike from Sonora into Yosemite. I think that section's also about 70 miles. So We're trying to do this in 7 days. So 70 miles from here to Sonora, 70 miles from Sonora to Yosemite Valley. Then we're gonna meet up with Lauren in Yosemite Valley, and we're gonna get a hot tent and just have a little celebration down there. But yeah, 7 days and we are done with this whole trail.
Your love a good night. Look at the night sky through a crack in the window. You never know what you might find. With all your good intentions, could this be the way you survive? It's easier said than done, my dear. I'm always on the run.
About 5 miles away from camp. Sun's setting. It is so beautiful out here. I think this might be one of my favorite sections of the entire trail so far. Now that I'm not currently walking in snow. Pretty snowy today. Only did about 20 miles. We were expecting to do a little more than that, but the snow just slowed us down. Just so icy. It's gotta be really careful or else you'll slip. I already slipped once and bashed myself up against some rocks. It was pretty fun. But yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous out here. About 6 days away from Tuolumne Meadows, and then hoping we can hike down into Yosemite Valley. It's an extra 27 miles. Not sure if Eric's gonna do it or if he's gonna try to hitch out of Tuolumne Meadows. But the plan for me is to meet Lauren down in Yosemite, and we're gonna get one of those canvas hot tents that has the furnace in it, and just enjoy a night in Yosemite. Yeah, 6 more days to go. It's hard to believe it's super, super close to being over.
You showed me the city, but you never called it home. So take me, so take me. I went to the doctor, got help from a dealer. So take me, I'll take my medicine. But in the eyes of a stranger, there's nothing broken inside. Therefore you're leaving me with empty space. So look at the night sky through a crack in the window. You never know what you might find. You're leaving me empty, broken and hollow, pretending it feels alright. Your love a good night. Look at the night sky through a crack in the window. You never know what you might find. A soft landing will be convincing, but I'll miss the company.
That pass sucked.
Fall asleep in some stranger's arms, or kiss your love a good night.
5 miles away from Sonora Pass. Look at the trail angel who's leaving the food drop for us, just got there. So we're trying to hike pretty quick now. A little bit of a fire down there somewhere. Hopefully it's prescribed burns. And hopefully it doesn't make its way over here, because my lungs are still killing me from this cold. I'm coughing up a bunch of crap. And it's not fun, so my climb sucked. 3.7 to camp. Have a nice fresh resupply waiting for us, and ready to go to sleep.
So look at the night sky through a crack in the window. You never know what you might find. You're leaving me empty, broken and hollow, saying it feels alright. Feels alright. It feels alright. It feels alright. It feels alright. It feels alright.
On our way to Tuolumne Meadows. Just did a big climb. Now that we're on the ridge, we're pretty much just ridge walking. Pretty much for the next 3 days. 70 miles or so, a little less than 70 miles. We keep getting mixed results regarding the weather, depending on what service we look at. It looks like there's a storm coming in. It's gonna be 3 days of snow and rain. Today is Saturday, and I believe on Monday it's supposed to be a high of 30 degrees, a low of 10 degrees, snow all day, and 50-mile-an-hour winds. And that's the day before we get to Tuolumne Meadows. And that's the weather for Tuolumne Meadows, so it's only going to be worse up here, up on the ridge. But yeah, we're ridge walking for about 3.5, 4 days. We'll see how it goes. The storm, if that is true, sounds a little creepy. I don't know if I can handle 10 degrees and snow at the same time with the gear I currently got. I do have some hand warmers and an emergency blanket just in case, but dude, that's gonna be so brutal. We'll see how it goes. I'm really hoping the weather stays clear. This is gonna be such a beautiful section, and it kind of would be a shame if a storm came in and it was just kind of a nightmare hike all the way to Tuolumne, and then I gotta hike through Yosemite in rain and snow, and I'm really hoping that's not the case. I really want it to just be beautiful out and you know, kind of have time to reflect on the entire trail and kind of take it all in. But we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed we don't have a bad storm. We did a weather update on our Garmin's last night, and it turns out the storm is getting way worse. It's forecasted for about a foot of snow in the next 2 days. We weren't expecting that. We were expecting like 2 to 3 inches. Wind gusts about 65 miles an hour, temperatures in the low teens to even single digits, and we just don't have the right gear for it. Tioga Pass over at Tuolumne Meadows is most likely going to close down, so Eric won't be able to hitch out. Hiking down into Yosemite Valley is going to be super sketchy, especially by myself in those conditions. So we made it to Dorothy Lake last night, and we decided that we need to turn around and we need to hike back to Sonora Pass. And we reached out to Jay, the trail angel. He said that he'd come and pick us up and take us into either Tahoe or Mammoth or some other town. But we are done with the trail right now. It's just this storm's going to be brutal, and we're not prepared for it. We don't have enough food for it. We don't have the right equipment for it. We're not trying to, get hypothermia or die out here, or be hiking in a foot of snow for the next few days. And the worst part is we had 55 miles to go to make it to Tuolumne Meadows. And I would have had an extra 27 miles to get down to Yosemite, but it's just not worth it. It's way too sketchy. We're not trying to get hurt out here, so we're done. We're turning around, going back to the Sonora Pass right now. We'll be there before sunset, hopefully, and yeah, that ends our PCT journey for this year at least. Got like 8 miles to go. There it is, Sonora Pass. That's it for the PCT. Did almost 2,500 miles of it. Did a little short of 2,500. Wasn't the way I wanted it to end, but I'm really proud of myself for going 2,500 miles. So that's the end of the video. Sonora Pass. I'll definitely be coming back whenever I get the chance to finish those last miles.